What's up, everyone? Dan here, Crypto Capital Venture, May 12th, 2019. No camera on me, but I'm going to do a technical analysis video for everybody. Wanted to do a little update. We've we've climbed our way out of the bear market. This is truly what has just happened. That doesn't mean we won't see retracement. That doesn't mean we're not going to see red days again. But we've truly made the biggest move that we've been waiting for all year long. Reminiscent of this move out of that last bear market in 2015. So that's on the zoomed out chart. What I want to do is I want to go to the daily, and I really want to take a look at, from a technical analysis perspective, what has happened, because I still see many people saying technical analysis doesn't work. You see these comments that technical analysis doesn't work when Bitcoin starts just going crazy and breaking really key resistance areas. Um, that's not unlike Bitcoin. Bitcoin does that. It does go crazy. And that's one of the things we always have to anticipate. However, the charts, if you really zoom out and look at the story that Bitcoin has told, they tell a very consistent story. So swing low in December, very simply, we fell into this ascending triangle of higher lows, right? And this resistance area around 4,000, you can call it 4,100. This was that bullish reversal pattern for Bitcoin. Bitcoin broke through the upper end of this triangle and hit its target very nicely. And in doing so, what Bitcoin did was it tested a very important long-term trend line, right? That stemmed back to last April. I guess probably, yeah, we can call it last April. And so in reaching this target to the upside and in testing this trend line right here, Bitcoin formed this new rising wedge, which we've been tracking, of higher highs and higher lows, of a rising wedge. And we were at a very key resistance area in doing this, right? So I was doing videos probably right around here, and I was more anticipating, and I'll be completely upfront about this, a move to the downside to test the 50 moving average. That's what I thought was going to happen. It didn't happen. Here's one of those situations where Bitcoin goes crazy and breaks resistance. Another really key area that I want to throw in there is this orange line you see here is around $4,300. If we look back on the zoomed out chart for Bitcoin, that line that you see on that daily chart is the 786 Fibonacci retracement line. So that takes the swing low of the last bear market to the swing high of this previous bull market back down to a 786 Fibonacci retracement. Is an incredibly important area for Bitcoin long term. And it's exactly what this yellow line is in synergy with this last bear market, right? It's a swing low from a previous bear market to swing high in this bull market in 2013, back down to a 786. This defined the bottom for Bitcoin. Similarly, this 786 defined the bottom for Bitcoin. We've been waiting for Bitcoin to break above that 786. This is on the weekly chart. Here it is on the daily chart, the 786 line. It was a really big move to indicate the bottom for Bitcoin, and also Bitcoin making its way out of the bear market. So it has done so. Now I want to leave you with this. If we zoom out on this very messy chart, you see these numbers everywhere. I'm going to zoom in for you. This isn't me trying to be bearish or anything like that, but if we zoom in, now we're in the May 2015 area. We're in this similar move out of the last bear markets in 2015, right? So here's this move similar to today. I just want to show you something. Price range wise, 50 moving average, this blue line. Bitcoin wicked up 100% overextended. Maybe more conservatively, we can call it 60% before retracing back down to the 50 moving average. That move, that retracement to 50 moving average support, is extremely important in any market. Bull market, bear market, we're always asking the question, is there support at the 50 moving average? This support here in that bull market was extremely important, especially after that crazy overextension. Now, if we look at, as we entered that bull market, we look at overextension of Bitcoin multiple times, right? 52% overextended here. We had a 40% retracement back to the 50 moving average. we can continue, right? We have 43% overextension here, and then we have 34% retracement back to the 50 moving average area. And it continues, right? So we have these overextensions. Here's a 30% overextension right here. And then if I get rid of that, there's the 35%. We had a 35% decline for Bitcoin after that. It happens over and over again. This is Bitcoin. It's what it looks like. If you zoom out on charts, you can chart this yourself. We have overextension. There's 52% overextension, followed by 39% downturn. So you get the drift. This goes all the way through the bull market. And you can go back years on these charts and look at this. So what I want to just throw out there to you and leave you with this is right now Bitcoin overextended from the 50 moving average about 37%. We got that rare circumstance in that bottom of that last bear market. Bitcoin, overextended itself like 100%, right? So that's a $10,000 Bitcoin. Could it happen? Yes, it's one of those things. Bitcoin can defy gravity and keep going right now. But we're at that very consistent 40% or so mark, overextended from the 50 moving average. So a pullback, a retracement, a consolidation right now, back down to this area, right? Call it a 30% pullback. 25% pullback, $5,200 Bitcoin. I just want to throw this out there. It is realistic. It's consistent with the history of Bitcoin. It's data we have to look at and anticipate. I'm not saying right now I think that's going to happen. I'm not going to start making predictions right now while Bitcoin's in the middle of its, going crazy phase. But we are oversold. We are overbought on the RSI. You can see it here, right? And if we go back to the weekly RSI, right here, the middle of the screen here, you can see here's that bear market area where we're kind of comparing, and here's where on the RSI Bitcoin saw some resistance, and we're at the same exact area on the weekly RSI now. So be careful out there. Wanted to do a quick video. Let me know your thoughts in the comments below. I appreciate you coming by. I will see you all in the next video. Have a great Sunday, and God bless.